What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jalen Dawes, of course, and this is Jalen Unplugged. This is going to be the intro to my trading session of today. Trading session wasn't the best. I took 3 trades total today, technically, only 2, but realistically, I entered the market 3 different times. The first trade, I knew I was going to lose because I've entered way too early. It was like 7:50 something and I entered instead of waiting for 8 o'clock. So that was a given loss just because I entered too early. Second trade I took, I was in a little bit of drawdown and I realized that my trade sinker was not working on Top Step for whatever reason. So I had to then correct that issue, and then once I corrected it, I just entered a little too early. I should have waited for the top of the zone since like I already missed the entry that I wanted in the first place. I should have just waited for the top of the zone, but I entered anyway. Went too heavy. I don't know how I made this mistake because even editing, I seen that I literally went to the 10 minis and I entered on 10 minis instead of using 5 or under because I really didn't want to risk more than like $300. I was willing to sit in $300 worth of drawdown, but I was sitting in like $700 worth of drawdown instead. Like, yeah, it was a bad day. It was a bad day. I had to deal with a lot of emotions. I had to deal with, yeah, really just emotions. That's all I was dealing with today. It was just emotions. Like I knew with my trading plan what I was gonna have to endure today, and just for the simple fact that I went too heavy on my contract sizing, it just threw me off. And I really did not like the way I executed today. It was very poor execution on my part. Strategy played out great, and a strategy is really what saved me. Strategy and God, honestly. If it wasn't for those two, your boy would have been down bad today. But thankfully, the strategy and God had my back today, and I was definitely leaning heavy on both of them because my psychology was not there today. I was super emotional, super emotional today. But yeah, we ended up making it out the day green. That's really what matters at the end of the day. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the intro. Let's get to the clips. So starting on the monthly, we still look like we are in a bit of a downtrend, but we are coming close to testing this low. So we may be reversing and going back to the upside sometime soon, maybe sometime this week. So same story pretty much. We are coming to this demand down here. And that is what is holding price up currently. And it looks like we're coming back down to test it again. Let's change this color. That's something a little bit more transparent. And then so jump to the daily. Pretty much the same story, just a little bit more detail, but not enough for us to know what areas to trade off of. The only thing we have is this high over here, but I think that's way too far. Let's come to the 4-hour. All right, so you can see here on the 4-hour, we have this. We have a gap right here, which made a demand. And we tapped off of this demand once, and it looks like that's where price is currently. So yeah, it looks like we just came and took the low of that this first demand. Did we take this right here? So yeah, we even took the low over there. So the only low left is this low here. Let's look at this on the 1-hour real quick. So yeah, literally we swept this low here. The only low that is left would be, did we sweep this one? No, we didn't. But we did sweep that first part of that low. And so realistically, our demand zone looks like this. We could delete this one because that one's too big. Let's see what we look like now. Look at that. That is literally beautiful. That is perfect. So we could delete, well, no, I'm gonna leave that one there for now. Um, so what we have so far is a beautiful setup that is forming. I want to make this more transparent and darker. All right. So what we have so far is a beautiful setup that is forming. Um, let's go back to the 1 hour real quick. We do have a supply here, but we have a bigger supply right here. So actually, let me delete that. I'm gonna put a line there, and we'll keep our eye on this actual supply up here. Change this color. All right, so this supply, I'm expecting price to possibly pull it up, disrespect the high, and then drop it back down is kind of what I want to see it do. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what I want to see it do. I want to see it pull it up, disrespect the high, and drop it back down. Because we are not looking for a sell unless we come all the way up here or unless we respect this high, and then we'll just target probably this low here or just this current low here, because we're definitely probably going to buy off of this level down here. More than likely is what we're going to see. I would like to see a buy more than anything, but we would probably need to disrespect these highs in order to drop back this low. Because I would only be taking this if we come back to retest the low down here. Because I don't see any other like buy zones. And we have a 5 minute down here, but we have to get back down here first. But we have disrespected all of these highs, and I would definitely like to take a buy if we can come back and respect this low. But we definitely need to come back and respect the low. That is what I'm going to need to see in order for me to take a buy. But as of right now, a sell would be in play. Realistically, if I do take a sell, it's definitely going to be super light risk, like one contract maybe. I really don't want to take a sell. But if that's the only thing the market's going to give us, we're just going to take what the market's going to give us and we're going to keep going on about our day. What are you doing? No way you're about to do what I think you're about to do. So there are no more gaps left to the upside other than the 15-minute and the higher time frame. But on this time frame, we need a pullback to fill this gap here. So we'll continue down, sweeping all of these lows, respecting this low, and then going crazy. I like that idea, but does gold like that idea? I don't know. And the way it's looking, probably not. No way, this is what you want to do right now.
Order filled.
Crazy work, bro. Hey, we'll take whatever you give, and I already said that. Ah, it's not 8 o'clock. I entered prematurely. Ooh, I don't like this now. Let's tighten. Let's tighten the stops. Because I don't like this position now. I'd rather lose $40 than $50.
I didn't listen to myself, but I seen my setup, so I took it. And it was working, but should have waited. What?
Order filled.
Oh shit. I just went way too heavy and I didn't mean to. We shall see. What does this give me? 20. I'll close 5 contracts here. Limit by 5. And I'm gonna hold the rest. I'll say that shit's gonna shoot straight up. Fuck. Fuck, what do I do? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Oh my goodness. This is a new hour candle, so I'm not freaking out. It's not a new hour candle. I thought it was. Oh, I needs to get out of this before it gets ugly. And this can get ugly very, very fast, bro. I don't even know if I should upload this video, bro. This is a very, very poor executed, like, trading day. Very poor executed, very poor execution on my behalf. Like, I'm really trying to treat this how I would normally treat all my trades, but it's very hard to with how heavy I went. I should not have went as heavy as I did. And it's making me get emotional about this. But it's like I know we're bearish and we're still destroying all these lows, and we could at least come down to here or even here. Like, I'm getting very emotional about this trade and I don't like it. I'm trying to keep my cool, but it's hard, bro. Like, market structure wise, there's no reason to close this. But because of how heavy I went, I really want to get out of this. Where's $1,000 at? Jeez, bro. Way too heavy, bro.
Order filled.
All right, so I secured $300 so far. I more want to secure 5, but I just don't. I'm not in love with this. I don't like my execution today. Low key, I should just take my $600 and get a fuck off of this shit. Yeah. If we break that, I'm just taking my profits and I'm leaving. Stops are in a good spot. Because if we break that, we're probably gonna go bullish again. We just swept these lows. We bounced off of something down here, making a high, and then we pushed back down, breaking a bullish candle low. So if we do continue to break this, it's just gonna keep going up. So I like where stops are. Oh, you gonna take us out?
Order filled.
All right. So we made 464 today. We just definitely have to do better next time. It could have been completely different, but we ended green. That's what really matters. We didn't take a hit on our accounts. So thank God. And yeah, that's all I really got for today. So let me switch this up a little bit. There we go. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, stay unplugged. Deuces.